The girl in the car window opposite me, she keeps on staring at me. Does she love me? How will I know? Will I ever know? The girl in the car window opposite me, she keeps on looking at me.
Alright, it's time for some changes. Okay, hey guys, and welcome back to another Edith video.
When I was younger, I should've known better, and I can't feel no remorse, and you don't feel nothing bad. I got a new girlfriend. He feels like he's on top, and I don't feel no remorse, and you can't see past my blindness. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. Heaven help a fool who falls in love. I got a little paycheck. You got big plans, and you gotta move, and I don't feel left in it all, and you feel nothing small.
Forgotten what I used to be, but I think I'm happier now, somehow. Though I'm still far from home, I'm making a new one just on my own. And think I've been thinking too much about what I miss and the things I've lost. But now if I'm down on my luck, it's only a phone call to get back up. But maybe I'm better this way. I've never replaced all the things you'd say, but sometimes I'm feeling the same. I wish I could see someone else's face. So when you're just stuck on my mind, I'd picture you once and then move on and smile. But lately it's harder to find. Will this ever be alright? I still get butterflies when you're inside my mind, and I only wonder if you get the same or if it's only mine. Cause I still get butterflies almost all of the time, but I think it's alright, cause you love butterflies, right? Sometimes I see a reminder again. I try not to dwell, but it's hard when you miss them. And yeah, I know that will fade. It hurts to think I just don't know the day ends, when I can finally be fine to not have you round in my head all my life. I won't try to change it or cry, I'll remember of the time. I still get butterflies when you're inside my mind, and I only wonder if you get the same or if it's only mine.
I keep my sunny side up, so they can see me from above. I keep my sunny side up. No more running from the love, no more, no more. I keep my sunny side up, so they can see me from above. I keep my sunny side up. No more running from the love. Yeah. Hey, pour me up some OJ, have it fresh squeezed, sizzle up some pico and some bay leaves. Make sure that it's on low. Let the top breathe, let the top breathe. Gotta let the top breathe. Crack another egg on it. Me and you could make the best omelet. Yeah, never seasoned, so it's our timing. You can smell the good vibes rising. I keep my sunny side up, so they can see me from above. I keep my sunny side up. No more running from the love, no more, no more. I keep my sunny side up, so they can see me from above. I keep my sunny side up, and I'm running from the love. It goes.
So, today we are doing episode 1 of Mango and Me. Super exciting. And I know last week's video. Alright, hey everyone, and welcome back to this week's video. In this week's video, I am doing kind of a celebration and reflection on the past 159 and now 160 episodes of Mango and Me, because this is basically the 3-year anniversary of me starting to make weekly videos, and I made videos before that, but that's the anniversary of the episodes, so welcome to episode 160. So it's been a crazy 3 years of making videos, and as I'm going into my junior year of high school, I am going to start making fewer videos less often, but they're still going to be really good quality and hopefully better quality, and I'll still be sharing my life with you in this way. But I wanted to share, since I'm going to kind of change up my routine with posting and everything, and do a reflection on what I've learned from 3 years of sharing my life weekly here. So the name Mango and Me actually comes from just like the need for a name for this series when I was starting in 8th grade. Well, originally I started my channel with DIY craft tutorials, which I still like to do, like they're still fun to do, but that's how I started them, and then I expanded, as with my blog, like I started that for fashion stuff, and then I expanded, and at the beginning of 8th grade with the start of the episodes, I started with episode 1 and thought I would make all the episodes about like sharing fashion tips and stuff, which is also still fun to do, but I started primarily with that, and then I realized I wanted to share vlogs and eventually faith talks and just like all types of stuff like that. So that's kind of how it started, and luckily I feel like from the beginning of my channel I kind of knew just about myself that like my style and interests are always changing and kind of evolving, so this would be not only a way to look back on what I was interested in at the time, but also I never really chose like a specific color scheme or like filters on the videos, because I wanted it to be really real, and like people change, so I would just document myself changing throughout time with what I share. So that's why I never really had a specific like aesthetic or like color scheme or anything. It's kind of just rainbow, because that's just where my life leads. So at the beginning of making the channel, really throughout a lot of 8th grade, the only thing I regret about doing these weekly videos is that I for a while had a goal, and this wasn't my main reason for making videos, but I definitely had the goal of like going viral or like getting tons of subscribers and becoming like a YouTuber, and it being a job if I had the opportunity. Like I would not have said no to that. And so sometimes when I look back, I do see that I was trying to market my content towards like, this would be great to go viral. I could totally see this going on the trending list. Now I realize that though those videos were an accurate portrayal of my life at the time, that shouldn't really have been my goal. So it's cool that throughout making these videos, I've gotten to like establish that I make videos in order to share my life and the things that inspire me and what's going on in my life, how I document it with my friends and family. So for the amount of like work and time and effort I put in, I am not famous, and I'm totally fine with that. And there were times where I might have aspired to maybe not be famous, but to have like a large following. But now I think it's kind of better that I just do it for myself and the people that I love, to share it with them. And then whatever else happens, whether so many other people in the world like it or not, like I'm very happy with just sharing it with those people. So that's probably been one of the most valuable lessons I've learned through making all this content. So with that same sort of thing, throughout making videos, I kind of had to establish within myself that I wouldn't delete videos or delete content or hide them because I was embarrassed of who I was at the time. Like I think it is kind of a thing like in social media and society every once in a while to like delete all your posts. And like if you've been embarrassed by like a post you made or something. And while there's nothing wrong with that, I just kind of decided that like this is documenting who I was at that time, so there's no use in like reevaluating or like being embarrassed by who I was at the time, because like if you scroll back far enough, like there's a lot of embarrassing stuff of me being like 12 years old and just like making YouTube videos on my iPod with iMovie. And like I used to be embarrassed by that, and me and people around me at different times in my life have seen that as like an opportunity for embarrassment. But I just kind of decided after a while that like I could be embarrassed by this stuff, but I'm choosing to not let it bother me because that's who I was at the time. Like I can't change it, and I had those interests and I talked like that and I made those decisions and documented it in that way. So there's no use in like being embarrassed about who I used to be, because I can't change it. Like it's the truth. So as I go through these videos, like it's so easy to be like embarrassed by what I shared, or like what my interests were, what I shared online, but like that's who I was. So I just decided that I wouldn't delete any of that stuff unless it like needed to be deleted for some reason. I am so glad that I can still scroll back, and with that then my target audience has been the people that I've grown up with and who have seen me document my life in this way. So friends and family, and it's so fun in that way, since I don't delete anything, that I can go back and share that with like my best friend who I didn't meet until 9th grade. I can show her what my middle school looked like, and stuff like that have showed me the value of just like authentically being yourself and not being afraid to share that with people however much you see fit. So for me, that's creatively documenting my life through social media, and so I really love that. And it's so cool to see all the places that these weekly videos have taken me, because it's gone through so much. Like I think through the pandemic and stuff, that's also shown me the value of sharing my life online, because nothing really showed me the priceless value of sharing these things on my YouTube channel and blog more than during the pandemic, my friends texting me that they had watched the vlog of like our school dance together and our Q&As as friends, because we were missing each other and we were in lockdown. Like that just shows that even if it's like goofy and embarrassing, it's still so cool to be able to document my life in this way and then share it, and then family in different parts of the world and friends in different parts of the world can see that, and it's a fun way to kind of have a community. So this video and that reflection that you saw earlier on all the thumbnails of all 159 and now 160 videos show just like the 3 years of cool hard work and like creative pursuits that I've got to share, and I'm so thankful that I've been able to really document my life in this way. And it's definitely shown me like social media can go away, but if it does, I'm glad that I've been able to share this much, and like I've been able to save these memories, because with photography and videography, I love just like saving memories and places and things that'll never happen again, but then I can like re-experience them with other people, which I think is just such a cool thing. So this year I am starting 11th grade at Greer, so I'm halfway done with high school, which is so weird to say. But with this, I'm going to start making less videos because I'm so much more involved in school and there are such big things happening just like in real life that I will definitely share some of them with you guys on here. But I do kind of have to not rebrand, but like kind of share my brand in a different way. So I'm going to be pursuing photography a lot more with senior pictures and stuff like that, but also, and I'm not showing off in any way, I'm just sharing what's going on behind the scenes that help me to share this stuff with you guys. I'm taking 2 AP classes, 2 honors, like all kinds of clubs, like co-president of the AV club, plus music pursuits, running and athletic pursuits, art, college, like all that type of stuff that I will continue to share with you. But until then, I'll be posting less, but I'll still be posting and sharing my life with you guys. But that's what's happening right now, and I'm so thankful for everyone that has followed along for 3 years or hopped in part way, and to all my friends and family watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video, where there will be a new intro and all that fun stuff. But until then, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
She's a Mona Lisa.